Hi, guys and gals. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've been going through in my own personal life, and I feel that if I'm going through it, um, then other people are most likely going through it as well. I believe that the things that we all go through are usually common things, even if it's sometimes we feel alone in it and sometimes we feel like no one understands. But a lot of times, the things that we are going through are things that it's very common and other people are going through it as well. And if we're able to move past that or to be able to grow in that certain endeavor, then it's very important for us to be able to share with other people so that they can be able to grow as well. So the thing that I've been doing lately is student teaching. Now, yes or no, you may not be student teaching. However, I've had a very challenging group of students. And no, you may not have a challenging group of students either if you're not teaching or student teaching. However, um, the part where we may have something in common is this. It got very hard for me, especially near the beginning. And I said to myself, this is this I feel like maybe this is not for me because it was hard and I felt like it was just too challenging for me to be able to handle. I felt um that I just wanted to start over and start and do something else. And then I thought to myself, because I do a lot of inward thinking, I thought to myself, okay, if you start over, then most likely, 9 times out of 10, when you start over, then you're going to get to a point where it's going to get hard. No matter what it is, it's still going to be a point where it gets hard. Especially if you're doing something worthwhile. If you're doing easy things like, I don't know what's easy. Something easy. If you're doing easy things, maybe you might not get to a hard point, but if you want to become a master at something, you want to be great at something, you're going to have a time where it becomes uncomfortable and you have to, at that moment, either back down and say, hey, it's not for me, and then move on, and you can't ever grow past that point, or you can push through and become a master at whatever that thing is. And no, I'm not necessarily a master at this very point, but I'm getting there because I'm moving forward and I'm pushing past the hard points. And the things that were hard for me a couple of weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, are now easier for me now. The things that I said, oh my goodness, I can't do this. I'm doing it now because I pushed through. And it's the same thing for you guys. It's the same for everyone. If you come to a point where this is something that you want to do now, okay? It's not just something you just pulled from a hat and said, "Hey, I'm going to do this thing." If this is something that you want to do, there's going to be a time and that it's going to get hard. And when that time comes, push through. Give it all you have, and you'll be so happy with the results. Because, yes, you may fall, and I did fall, okay? There were some days where I just felt like, oh, oh my. If I was a teacher right now, I'd be horrible at this. And that's the reason why I'm going into somebody else's class, okay? Because we're not going to be great at everything, and we need to have room to fail. We need to have room to and know in our own selves that it's okay that we just didn't do good at it. It's okay that it didn't turn out good that day. It's okay that that things didn't go right because it was a learning process. And now you know what does not work because it didn't work. So you know it doesn't work. And you can find those little bitty things, even if it's small things here and there, those little bitty things that did work. Incorporate those in to whatever you're doing. So, just my message to you guys and gals is push through, okay? It's going to be hard times, and whatever you have set for your own goals, anything that you want for yourself, um, just push through because at the end of the day, you'll be so much happier that you did. That even though it's hard at first, it gets easier as you keep pushing forward. Just as we all have learned to walk, and it was really hard, and I know I've watched my children walk, and when I watch them, I think, ooh, if it was me right now, I would have quit. Because they fall, they bump their head on things, and they get back up and they start again. And that's how we have to be. We have to be just as relentless for our own lives and push through no matter what it is, no matter if it's spiritual growth, whether it's physical growth, whether it's financial, whether it's relationships, no matter what it is, no matter what it is, or school, education, no matter what it is, professionally, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I just kept adding things in. Whatever it is, you can do it if you push through. And it's okay if things don't go the way you expect them to. That's just part of life. We live and we learn. And so, my message to you guys, live, learn, and keep growing. Keep going, and you will be so happy that you did.